Good evening. This is Scott Binsack, co-producer of Something Smokin and Shamokin. Most of you know me, some of you don't if you see this video. I'm in an undisclosed location. Some of you who have watched episode 2 know that I have to report into parole tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. My sources tell me that I am going to be smashed with fraudulent, trumped up allegations of parole violations by Susan Stout, my parole officer, and having to do with ties with Police Chief Griffiths of the Smokin Police Department, Stephen Bartos, and now has come to light from official sources some other people. I've been discussing this in our shows and the seriousness of the corruption that has been going on in Shamokin. I had to come to a decision today on how to handle this after meeting with some powerhouse attorneys that are now involved in this case, as well as reaching out to some officials who have been helping me and preventing 2 setups already. This is now the 3rd. They're probably going to allege, because I'm a consultant to several businesses, that I violated a condition that I'm not allowed to own my own company. As a consultant, I'm an employee or / 1099 employee to other companies. I've decided to fight these charges. As anybody who knows me, I'm a fighter. I've been up for days, and this is not about prison. I've been in prison. I can do prison time. This is about the threats that have come to me from within the guards that work at Cole Township Prison, which can travel to other prisons if I'm not put in Cole Township, but 99% I will be put in Cole Township, as well as to receive poor medical conditions and treatment that I need to receive. I've had to give up 3 surgeries because of this harassment. The idea is to stop Something Smokin in Shamokin from continuing the TV show. And I do have the connections and the ties to the evidence on these people. Some of it I was going to release against the police chief, hidden videos. And yes, we have hidden videos, whether you believe that or not, we do. I do, I'm going to say, because I will leave Mr. Crone out of that part. I have the hidden videos. I've had private investigators. I have been protecting myself as well as citizens of Shamokin to find out the truth. And there is a serious truth there, and little by little it's been coming out by federal officials getting involved, the EPA, the DEP. Stephen Bartos used to work for the DEP and was fired from there. Used to work for the Lackawanna County Commissioners in Lackawanna, i.e. Lackawanna County. He's been fired from there, and he was thrown out by Commissioner Vinnie Colazzi. Stephen Bartos is bad news, people. And if you do his homework, if you want to talk about my background, it doesn't even look any close. He is misappropriating funds. There's an ongoing with overtime with the police chief, and I'm saying these things because I know for a fact that they are. And yes, I have the inside sources, and people will not know who they are because I will not reveal them until the time. There is going to be a massive civil lawsuit filed because of this false and fabricated parole violations that are coming. At that time, I will release the evidence to back up our civil suit as well as our defense to these charges. This is cut and dry. I had never had a problem on parole. I've never been bothered by parole agents, even in Scranton when I was on parole for many years. All of a sudden I began a TV show with Mr. Crone. We started to investigate matters, uncovered lots of corruption out of the blue. My agent started to show up, urine testing me, which I'm not even on a drug. I've been released from drug and alcohol provisions on a sign-off in my parole conditions. I've caught her meeting with the police chief. There was a setup that she was at a city hall meeting, a city council meeting that I was supposed to be at, that I was tipped off not to go because I was being set up, and sure enough, she admitted to that. She's admitted that the board was going to max me out if on a violation. That means, i.e., the time that if I get a hit, that the board is going to max me out because of this obvious personal vendetta. And now there's some information that Agent Stout might have some possible blood relations to the chief or long-term relations somehow tied to family ties, etc. I will get to the bottom of it, in prison or not, in isolation or not. Lackawanna County tried to isolate me, not medically treat me. I nearly died. I was kept in a cell, locked down 24/7, and I still won and beat my case and had most of my charges all thrown out except for the no-low contendory checks I pled to. And I would have never played to those if I wasn't so sick, because I wasn't getting treated. Point being, this is serious, everybody, and it's not going to stop. The shows are going to get more dramatic. We're stopping the nicey stuff. We've shown we are who we are. We are for the citizens, and it's now time to show the guts and to get down to business and show the true corruption that's going on. And we are going to get further and further. And I will stay in touch with the world from the prison, through my friends, through legal channels, and you'll be updated. And as for the haters, hate all you like. It's not going to change anything. You're getting nowhere, actually. You look like fools. And the more we keep proving, the more you do look like fools. And to all my friends, and to all my new friends, and for all those who have come out over the past month since our show aired, who have stood up for me and stood by me and new friends, I thank you, because it means a lot to me. You gave me an opportunity, and this is not about money, folks. This was not about a prospectus asking the city for a dime. This was truly about just letting the city know we were here, that Mr. Crone was going to invest here, and I had some other investors that I had pulled in to do it with him and his companies to make Shamokin a better place. Smokin is a good city. Shamokin needs to clean house. It has to rise from the ashes, and it has to start fresh. And the old council must go. Stephen Bartos must go. The mayor must go. The police chief must go. And it has to start new. And only you, the citizens, with our help, and we will do our part and continue to do our part, and I will do my part from inside. Because I'm not going to be shut up. I wasn't shut up before. I won't be shut up now. And I've also learned that some of my official sources have also been leading me, or attempting to lead me, in a ring of a rosy. I'm still 25 steps ahead of them too. And I'm letting you know this before I go in, because I know what you've done, and I know the false information you fed to me to see where it went, and it went around and around and around. I deliberately made it go round and round and around because I'm not that stupid. And this is tough because this matter has interfered with my family, my friends. People are going to lose jobs over this because projects are going to stop on renovations of homes. But the show is going to go on. Mr. Crone will continue with his business. I will continue to consult him from prison, which is easy to do, as well as others who are standing by myself and Mr. Crone and others surrounding this show. I just pray that the citizens who have now woken up and see the truth that is being presented to them, that you don't be naive anymore. Your city was left to die. Shamokin was an incredible city. They tore down historical landmarks. They have destroyed buildings. They have destroyed blocks. They have destroyed the heart and soul of your city and made people believe that Shamokin is nothing but a scum hole and never going to be out of it. People, that's what they want you to believe. They want you to go in circles, and they want you to keep believing and believing and believing this. Because I can assure you there's a monetary gain behind it, and we will show you what that gain is. You must re-elect and throw out these officials. You must do that. You must, when the federal agents come in, as they are coming in, contact them beyond what we have done. Write to your congressman, write to the governor, contact the FBI, contact the EPA. The DEP, I tell you to stay away from until Mr. Bartos is gone, because Mr. Bartos used to work for the DEP, and we now have information that he has been controlling some local agents, allegedly, but the information is pretty close to being accurate. Stephen Bartos is a bully. He's been spending your hard-working dollars in this city wrong, and I agree with the county. I wouldn't give to county commissioners, if you're paying attention, I wouldn't give the city of Shamokin a dime until Stephen Bartos is gone. And he's wasting your money. And as for the buildings that have been wrongfully torn down via the wrong procedures, the truth will be shown out there as well. Stephen Bartos is throwing people under the bus as we speak, including you, Mr. Baza, just so you know. He's telling federal officials you didn't do this, this, and this. There are a lot of people being thrown under the bus by other officials who are the dirty ones. And don't think otherwise, because I know for a fact that they are. Mr. Crone is the investor. Mr. Crone is the businessman. I am the one who gets deep down and dirty. And nothing with Stephen, he does too. But I'm the one that gets the dirt. And I have the dirt, and I will continue to get the dirt even inside the walls, and I will expose it like I did the last time when I was in Lackawanna County via blogs. Follow our blog on Something Smokin and Shamokin. Somebody will be taking over the Facebook page for me. Continue to post old pictures and show you your city. And please, keep standing up for your city, because what's happened to me can happen to you. Because I didn't break any parole conditions. Not one. And I'm smarter than that. Nor did I want to. I wanted to finish my parole, go on with my life. All I can say is that thank you to everybody who has stood by me and given me the opportunity, as well as giving Stephen the opportunity, because what happened to him through the newspapers by using my past was horrible and wrong. And the news item, which is Time Shamrock Communications, I keep getting, I remember Eric from the news item said to me the other day, after a federal agent was there looking at the site, well, you tried to sue us last time. This time, I'm not going to sue you. Some of the best are going to sue you. Okay? And I mean the best. And we are going to get dirty, and we are going to get legally smash you. And I cannot wait to smash the Scranton Times, and I cannot wait to smash the news item, and I cannot wait to smash the writers of David Falchuk and others who keep misquoting and keep harassing people, including Mr. Crone, who has a good record, a good family, and a good heart, how you had to drag that man through the mud for no reason because of your self-interest in me. And now you're dragging others with it. We get a story, even God's Chuck Wagon. We're the ones who stepped out. We approached them. They offered us. We went down there to help them. We helped them. We didn't tell anybody. We just announced to go out and help them. There's a news item writing a story about them. We announced the EPA, the asbestos. They go out and they try to scoop that story. Anything that we come up with, they try to take credit for. It's not the news item. It's SSS. It's Stephen Crone and myself and others that are involved in this. Good people who are working hard to get you the truth. And the truth will come out, and I'm going to say this for the last time, and then the video's over. You will see my face again, and you will see as they come and visit me, you will hear my voice, and I will not be stopped. Prison or no prison. The walls have never stopped me before. The walls are not going to stop me again. And as for the parole board, I'm going to sue you hard, because the evidence I have on your agent and the police chief is good. And it's real good, and I'm going to sue you. And you were already told today by one of the best attorneys in this state, right in Harrisburg, to chief counsel, you're going to be sued. So I look forward to it, because I look forward to being in that courtroom and watching the evidence unfold, because it will unfold. And Chief Griffith, you're a pig. You're a straight pig, You claim to be this great family man, and then you go behind your back. I know how many people you have beaten up in handcuffs. I know how many people you have abused. I know how dirty you are. And you know what you are? You're stupid. I heard in school you were stupid too, and you rode the small bus to school. And I'm going to tell you that. And I love the little picture that you have of me floating around having me in handcuffs. You will never get the opportunity to put handcuffs on me. Do you understand that? Never. Because I got more dirt on you. I'm going to make sure you never run for sheriff like you want to run, because you're not going to get in. And I'm going to make sure you don't have a career, and I'm going to make sure that the public knows how bad of a police chief you are and how dirty you are. Because that's what you are. You're fucking dirty, and I'm going to say it as that. You're fucking dirty. You and Steve Bartos belong in jail. Not me. You and Stephen Bartos belong in jail. And I'm going to ensure that you either get indicted or fired, and that the world knows the truth about the both of you. And you're not going to be able to get to me in prison either. Trust me, I got a lot of friends there too. Have a good night.